What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the Vankyo Leisure 3 Pro portable projector. Taking a look at the specs, this has a 1080p resolution with 170 lumens, built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, supports wired or wireless phone casting, and weighs only 3.6 pounds. Taking a look inside the box, everything comes inside of this nice carrying bag here. Not something I've seen with many other projectors. So it has room to store the projector, but you also have room for all the cables as well. So overall, it makes it very easy to pick up the projector and take it anywhere very easily. Also makes a nice storage location as well. So taking a look inside the bag, you have a few things here at the top of it. So you have another little pocket here, so you can also store other things. Nice little spot to throw your Amazon Fire Stick or something like that. So you got the user manual. You have a cleaning cloth and some little cleaning swabs there as well. Looking at the cables, you have an HDMI cable. You have your power cable, a VGA cable, an RGB cable, which has one of these at the other end of it. And then you have the remote. And then last but not least, you have the actual projector itself here. Definitely a very, very small projector. One of the lightest projectors I've held in recent times as well. Taking a look at the projector itself, this is definitely much smaller than I expected it to be. I saw the pictures online and it looked like it was going to be a larger, kind of bulkier projector that you usually get with budget projectors. But this is very, very small. So right here I have a phone. This is like a S10 or something like that. It's a smaller phone. And you can see just how small this projector really is. It's about 2.5 phones widthwise. And then not much taller than the phone either. So definitely a very, very small projector. I own a few other projectors that are portable projectors, but this is definitely the most portable one so far. So taking a look at the front, they include this little lens cap here. Right here you have the lens itself. Right in back of the lens on top, you have your focus dial. Then you have your keystone dial. Right back here, you have all of your controls for the projector. Coming to this side, you have your power port. Back here, it looks like the IR reader for the remote, speakers, and then right back here, looking at all your ports, you have a headphone port, your RGB port there, SD card slot, HDMI port, USB, and then your VGA port. I would have liked to see this have a USB-C port, but you can cast your phone using USB-C to USB-A right here, or Lightning port to USB port as well. And then lastly, here at the bottom, you have a little screw hole here so you can put the projector on a tripod. And then last but not least, you have this little leg here in case you need to prop up the projector to get a higher angle. Taking a look at the remote, this is a very nice looking remote. Nice and clicky buttons, have all of your controls that you need on there. Very happy that they include a nicer remote like this because I have a few other budget projectors that include that little cheap remote that looks like the kind you'll get with LED lights. So nice to see they actually include a decent remote with the projector. All right, so turning on the projector, this is what it looks like. As I said earlier, this does have manual focus and manual keystone, but it's very easy to turn the dial and you'll be up and going within like 10 seconds or less. So right now I have this projected at about a 80-inch screen. And as you can see, it still has a decent amount of brightness. You could probably stretch this to maybe 100, 110 and still get a decent picture. So right here on the home screen, you have a few different things you can do. Setup, I'm not going to dive into that because that's basically just Wi-Fi settings and how the projector is positioned. Other than that, there's not much in there. This remote works very good as well. I've used a few budget projectors where the remote was very slow and didn't react to the button presses very quickly, but this is very snappy, very responsive, so that's good. So coming to the left over here, you have your media tab. This is where you can plug in an external hard drive or flash drive to watch your media off the drive like that. Down here, you have your wireless or wired casting options. So right here, you have Mirrorcast and then you have iOS Cast. So if you have Android, you go over to Mirrorcast, and this is where you can cast from your phone. Very easy to do. Makes it very easy to bring this projector with you somewhere and display whatever's on your phone very quickly, whether that be a presentation, a movie, a video game, whatever you want to put from your phone. Right here tells you the easy directions, what to do and how to cast. Same thing if you have an iPhone, you go over here to iOS Cast, click on that, and it'll also show you the directions and how to get your phone casted to the projector as well. So definitely cool that it has those two casting options, especially for a budget projector. A lot of budget projectors are very, very simple. They don't have Wi-Fi or anything, but for the price, it's nice that that's included. Personally, with portable projectors, I like just plugging a Amazon Fire Stick directly to the projector. This also has a USB port, so you can also power the Fire TV stick directly from the projector as well for a nice and small portable setup. So let me go ahead and click on that, go to the Fire TV stick. So once you're in the source, you also have a few settings you can mess with as well, which I like because I have a few budget projectors that don't allow you to change anything. It's kind of just a you get what you get situation with the projector settings. But this one allows you to change quite a few things. You have image mode, which is basically your color profile. So you have vivid, standard, soft, and user. I like how vivid it looks, so we'll go ahead and leave it on that. And then you have aspect ratio, brightness, contrast, color, and sharpness. So quite a few different things you can mess with there. Besides the image, you also have a few different equalizers here as well. So taking a look at the screen quality, this is only 170 lumens, so it's not the brightest projector out there, but it's definitely more than good enough, especially when you consider its very affordable price. In a dark room, the picture is nice and bright, and the colors also have a good contrast as well. I tried a few different things, and I was definitely happy with the overall picture and colors this projector puts out. As suspected, the picture does get washed out once the lights are on, so ideally you want to use this in a room with little to no light to get the best picture possible. As far as the sound goes, the speakers are not the loudest, but they're definitely more than good enough for regular TV or movie watching. If you did want louder sound, you can also connect the projector to external speakers or a soundbar as well. Overall, this is definitely a solid projector. It's not the brightest or best projector out there, but for the price, it's definitely a great value. So if you happen to be shopping for a projector but don't want to spend too much, I would highly recommend checking out this one here, which again is the Vankyo Leisure 3 Pro. Alright, well that about wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment and let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching and I'll see you all next time.